lot of time in the car this summer, just parked random places. I really like spending time in my car, and one of the things that I usually do when I'm by myself parked somewhere is draw. So I'm gonna be doing that. I haven't done it in a while, and I thought that would be fun to do today. It's really hot out, so I was thinking the air-conditioned car would feel really nice instead of being in my house super hot. But also it is really hot in the car, so I don't know, it could go both ways. So I brought all of my art supplies that I usually bring to my art class by myself. So first I bring this basket. I have a cup filled with my favorite markers, pens. I love pens and markers to draw with, so I have a lot of options. I have some other pens. Almost just literally spilled this entire thing. A pencil stuck to the bottom. And I have a bunch of these paint pens, which is fucking cool. All different colors, and they're literally paint pens. I have this huge thing of beads. I have this little baggie that has all these glitter little jewels in it or whatever. And I have this little box that I got to keep beads and stuff like that in. And then I have some stickers, green letters, rainbow cool letters. I really like those. They look so awesome. And I have some sushi stickers, of course. And I have these little animals in food. And that's it for this little basket. So I have that. I just like all different types of art supplies. One of my favorite things to do is actually go to Michael's and buy all of the art supplies, which would be super fun to do soon, but I just stocked up and I have a ton of art stuff, so it's not gonna be for a while until I use all of this, and I'll need to go back to Michael's, because when I go to Michael's, I go on a shopping spree. Next, I have this big bag. It's an Urban Outfitters bag. In the bag, I first have a couple notebooks, which I'll show you in a second, but I basically use this bag just to keep all of my paint. I have a ton of these Craft Smart acrylic paints in all different colors, because I do like to paint when I'm in the mood. It's a lot to set up, I feel like. And then I have some paintbrushes, which are really cute. So I have a ton of paintbrushes in here as well. And then I have this notebook. Super cute. So my notebooks I have basically a different one for each thing. I need to stay organized and like separate in my like thoughts. So I have different notebooks for different things. It's 93 today. Fuck. I have different notebooks for different things that I would use them for, basically. First thing that I'm gonna be working in today a lot is this huge watercolor paper. So it comes in this book, and the paper is huge, and it's all watercolor paper, so it's really thick, nice paper. But I've actually been using it for more mixed media stuff, like pen and paint and whatever. I'm not really a watercolor person, but this is like good paper, and I really liked the size, and I like the yellow, so I decided to get it. This notebook, it says 2020 in those stickers, and I'm obsessed. This notebook's actually my journal. I don't know if you guys know this, but I've actually had journals since I was in like 5th grade, and I've written in them every single day since. I mean, I took breaks over the years, and I'll fill up an entire journal, or write for a couple years and then take a break, and then write for 1 year and take a year break, you know, something like that. So it hasn't really been that consistent, but since 5th grade, I've been writing in a journal. I'm getting back into it again, so I'm really excited. I kind of took a break for a long time. I'm like, why don't I start doing that again? This is way bigger than the other journals I had. I'm thinking more of this as like a memory type book. So I have some pictures in here, but then also like just daily writing stuff. I also wanted to do kind of a yearly recap, because I thought that would be cool to see like what I was doing each month of this year. So I don't know. I'm really excited for this. This kind of stuff just makes me excited. I really like being able to look back, like in 20 years, I'm gonna find this and be like, what was I doing in 2020? And I'll just be able to flip through and see everything. The next thing that I have is this notebook. This is what I've been writing in a lot. This is my mixed media notebook, and I write everything in here from video ideas to to-do lists to outfits that I want to wear, Instagram pictures I want to take, literally anything. I just write it in here. And then I have this one, which is my manifestation notebook. I haven't finished covering it with beads. So those are all of my art stuff. Now it's time to draw. So I got a croissant and a coffee this morning, and I thought those would be perfect to have while I'm doing this art, because it's 2:27 and I haven't eaten yet. So here's the croissant. I mean, it looks gorgeous. This is delicious. In here, I basically have a couple pieces that I've been working on. This one I'm obsessed with. So this is what I've been doing so far. I think you guys could kind of see where it's going in this cool direction. I'm so into it. Love that. And then I also have this one that I was working on that I definitely want to fix up. But this is like a tree, and then this is just gonna be covered, so ignore this. It says open your mind, visualize the life you want to have, and it has a sun and strawberries, and I think it's so cool. I'm super excited to work on these a little bit. I also want to do a whole page dedicated to like my style right now. I think it's super fun to make like style boards almost on paper and also on Pinterest or in your camera roll even, to like show your kind of style. I think it's so fun because my style, I don't know about you guys, but my style changes all the time. So I think it's really fun to like show what you've liked over time, you know what I mean? And just to see how your style has changed. Anyway, so I'm gonna get working on that, listen to some music as well. This fucking song, Miley Cyrus, Heart of Glass, I'm dead. It's on Spotify now. You guys have to play it. It's amazing. Okay, so I forgot to fill up another cup for water for paint, so I'm just gonna use the water from my Hydro Flask and dump out all of these markers so I could use the cup for paint. See, I'm a genius. Dump all those in there, and then I take this. Water is very limited right now. This is my paint water. Putting the paint directly on the brush and then painting it right on wherever I want, because I don't have a paint platter or paint platter? Paint palette. So I felt recently pretty good, honestly. Right now in my life is pretty good. I mean, I always really stress about stuff, but you have to just understand that everything will be okay. We're gonna get through this, you know what I mean? I feel like that's just something I've needed to remind myself a lot, is that whatever you're going through, you will get through it. You know, that no matter how bad your situation is, you are gonna get through it. You're gonna be fine. Just takes time sometimes, you know? I mean, I feel like that's a pretty positive thing to have understood recently. Right now, I'm just basically working on school and transferring. I really want to transfer for my junior year. I think that's just always been the plan, is just that I was going to be there for the first 2 years and then try to transfer to another school. And that's stressful as fuck because I'm gonna have to be doing applications the next couple months and submitting for a transfer. And that's fucking scary because I remember when I was graduating high school and I was getting all of those college applications done. I mean, that shit is, no one wants to deal with that, you know what I mean? This blue is so pretty. I'm painting it right on a little mushroom on this. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do a blue mushroom. The background's gonna be orange because I really like how blue and orange contrast. I don't know why. Those two colors though look so good together to me. I'm gonna make the background probably orange. So I've been doing a lot of shopping on Depop recently and thrifting and all of that. I feel like not only is it better for the environment, but it's also so fun. And just having pieces that a lot of people don't own or that you can't really find is really exciting. I was selling on Poshmark for a while, especially last year. I really got into it for a while, but it's so much time that you have to put aside to do this. It's so time consuming to sell. It always just takes me so long to list all the stuff, but I'm really excited to try again. I also have really been wanting to travel recently, and unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to be traveling for a while still. Obviously, I mean, none of us really are, but just thinking about going somewhere is really what's been on my mind lately. Everything that's happened, I think everyone kind of feels that way. Okay, so the orange I have is orange. Ooh, I love this green though. I've been going pretty hard. I really want to make a TikTok. I've been posting, actually, which is crazy because I really spend a lot of time on TikTok just watching other people's. It's so fun to just watch people's TikToks and scroll through the For You page all day. But making them is super fun. The only thing is I never posted them. Like, I would make like 3 TikToks a day and then just put them in my drafts because I was like, I don't know, these are fun for me, but I don't know if anyone else would want to watch these. And recently I decided I have a new mindset in day-to-day life, having conversations with people, meeting new people. You have to understand, like, you are your own person. There is no one else on this planet ever in existence that could be you, 100% you. People could try, they could dress the same way or act the same way. They'll never be 100% you, and I think that's really cool to have figured out a new person, and I really like who I'm becoming. So I don't know, I'm in a good place with my life right now. Why do we stress? Let's just chill. Who cares, you know? I wish I could tell that to everyone. Let's just chill. All right, oh, I've also been carrying around my Hydro Flask everywhere. I talked about this in my last video, but I really had struggled with drinking water every day. Here's my Hydro Flask. I just got it. It's new. It's this like really light lavender color, which is so pretty. It kind of looks like the wall color in my room. And then I bought the straw lid, which changes the game to be able to sip on it instead of taking that whole lid off. I'm trying to eat better. I definitely think it's going well, which is great. I mean, as I eat my coffee and croissant, that's not very healthy. In the time that I've been drawing, I really didn't get a lot done, but I did draw this, which I think is kind of cool. It's like a sun. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think it came out kind of cool. I'm thinking that the background for this is gonna be like this dark purple, and then I'm gonna put all these stars, like white stars, and I'm gonna cut this out and put it on that. I'm putting my painting right in the sun for it to dry. Just let that sit right in the sun. I'm gonna work on this one right now. I'm repainting this tree, so I'm starting from like the base coat, which is just gonna be this green color, and then I'm gonna add in a ton of detail, which I'm super excited to do. I have not finished that croissant because it tastes like a donut, and I don't really like donuts. It feels even hotter than it was when I got here. It's 3:30. Okay guys, I'm fucking hot. I'm tired. I'm all kind of over it for right now. I've been doing art for like 2 hours in my car. Look at this really cute hair clip I got from Urban. Like, what? That looks unreal. It looks so cute. Did this little bit in the corner, and I drew some stuff down there. I have to let this dry really quick before I drive away. I drew a couple cool little things that I want to put on this piece. I don't know, I was just kind of experimenting with colors and whatever. I did a couple coats on this tree, glued some stuff back there. I don't know, I mean, I kind of worked on a little bit of everything, which was fun. So yeah, I don't know, it doesn't taste like their usual croissants. I'm supposed to meet my sister in an hour to take some pictures. I don't know, do I look okay? I don't know where we're gonna take them, but I really want to post tomorrow because it's October 1st. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed watching me do some art. I feel like that would look cute in the thumbnail. I'm gonna put it right there. You can't even see the paper. I don't know what I'm gonna call this, like a drive with me and do some art. It's not driving and doing art, that would be dangerous.